I used to walk inside a daydream.
Hi, I'm Michael Mott, and I'm a composer and lyricist, singer, songwriter. My original musicals include Faustus and Mob Wife, and my debut album, Where the Sky Ends, was released last June on Broadway Records and is available on michaelmott.net, iTunes, and Amazon. I grew up in upstate New York, in New Hartford, New York, to be exact, and I do not have a theatrical family, although everyone in my family is obsessed with what I do, and they're extremely supportive. I first got involved with theater by watching Saturday Night Live and wanting to be on it. So I auditioned for the high school play thinking, I actually saw the high school play and then I was told by a teacher that I should audition for the musical and I should expand my horizons. And I was not about to audition for any musical, but I ended up doing it and then falling in love with it. My earliest memory of theater is seeing Up the Down Staircase at New Hartford High School, and I was like, "What is this show?" And that's what made me audition for the musical that spring, which was Sound of Music, when I was cast as Lederhosen Boy number 12. I am passionate about my friends and my family and music, obviously, and food, obviously, and just having fun and yeah. Oh, that's a tough question because it changes depending on what I'm doing. If it's for a musical, it's circumstance and story and character and whatever serves the story. But if it's a pop song or something that is not related to anything, it's whatever happens to strike me. Right now, I was very inspired on my album by past experiences in my life, and those turned into songs. And I guess that's always what a song what a song is stemmed from. But I don't. It really depends what the circumstances. Depends what what hits you in the moment. My biggest influences are Billy Joel, Mariah Carey. In the pop world. In the theater world, it is Aronson Flaherty and Mark Shaman and Frank Wildhorn, who is my mentor. I love, as far as the classics, I love Jerry Herman, and I love Roger Emerson. Track 10 on my album is Gone, and we are just about to release Gone the Remixes. I've been working with a bunch of top 40 producers and dance remixers, and we've done a handful of dance remixes, a ballad, electronic ballad cover. We've done all these different versions of Gone, and I'm super excited about it. It features Ben Fankhauser on vocals, and a choir, and some background singers, and completely new arrangements of these songs. I graduated from Ithaca in 2007, and the first concert I have coming up at 54 Below is on March 9th at 11:30 p.m., and it features all of the current graduating Ithaca College seniors, and they'll be singing about 9 songs with just piano in the first half of the night, and then the latter half of the night will be myself, my band, backup singers, and current New York City Ithaca College alum singing my music, as well as the current students. So we're peppering in the graduates with the soon-to-be graduates. And Ithaca, and I said yes. As soon as they asked me, I said yes immediately because Ithaca was an incredible experience for me. I've met all of my best friends there that are still my best friends. And I've met, it was just life-changing, that whole program. I've had incredible professors. And at the time, well, I was, down on myself and insecure and didn't think anything I did was right or good or was going to be anything ever. It gave me the tools and the steps to take my life to where it is now, even though it's a completely different direction than, I'm not performing as much anymore. I'm on the other side of the table, but performing my own stuff. So, yeah. What I took from that, though, I want to say, is all of those people that were in my class became all of my best friends who I work with all the time. And they're the people that I trust the most and the people I go to the most for everything. And I don't like to like break from that little group because it's very comfortable and I know it's safe. Okay, so emotionally, it was gone. Musically, it was the devil. And maybe Dare to Dream. Those three, I think, yeah, definitely. From the album, From Where the Sky Ends. The ones I'm working on now, I have a new musical that I've been writing that is completely different than anything else I've ever done. And the instrumentation, the sound is very different. And so that is challenging in a completely different way because I'm pushing myself to go and do things that I would never normally do and go to use harmonics and voicings and different instrumentation and influences that I normally don't listen to or am influenced by to get the inspiration for that. And that is really cool because I'm going in places I've never even, like, oh, my hands go here now, okay. So when I put out my album, I looked back and I realized that I have an album of 12 songs sung by other artists. And when someone says, I have an album out, people expect to hear you on that album. They don't expect to hear other people singing your stuff. So I realized that I was in a unique position already. Although I do sing one song, I realized that I had the ability and the skill to sing my own material, and why not? So I decided to maybe try that out. And like, what if I wrote songs for myself instead of for other people? What if I, married theater and pop and that was my voice as a songwriter? And so I was influenced by going to other people's shows, not in the theater world, and I said, these people are doing shows everywhere, and I should be doing shows everywhere. I shouldn't just be doing, putting out an album and doing one concert for that album and never performing again. I should be out there and giving people different experiences and different windows into who I am and what my music is. And so I approached my producer, Shoshana Feinstein, about it, and I said, I really want to do this. And with my director, we came up, Hunter Bird, with my director, we came up with an idea of, I just did a big concert in November, and it sold out, and it was everyone in the theater community came out and sang. And it was an amazing experience. But that concert showcased my work. And if someone came to that concert and then a few months later I'm doing another one, why would they come to another show? What's going to make someone come to another show? Me showing a different side of me and giving personal information and stories. And I would love someone to come to this show who came to the last show, and you may hear some of the same songs. A few of them will be the same songs, but I'm doing them differently, and I'm giving you stories behind them. And I want to just showcase who I am as an artist and give people a little bit more insight into Michael Mott. No, it's actually easier in a way because I know why every song was written, and now you get to know the story behind it. I'm not going to be doing that for every song, but for a select few, I will be telling you like, this is why this song happened, and here's what influenced it, and here's why. The structure of the show is not linear. I'll tell you that. It does not go from birth to now, but it does include a lot of snapshots of my life from birth to now. Some of the surprises, there will be some great special guests who will be joining me. I will say that. Hopefully people feel that it is authentic because I am being as authentic as I possibly can. I'm being as truthful as I can. And I want people to feel the passion because I am extremely passionate about what I do. And I feel like as soon as you're not, then you shouldn't be doing it. And nothing brings me more joy than writing a song and sharing it. I have a lot of friends who tell me they love to write, but they don't want to give it out. I'm obsessed with giving it out, if you can't tell. I love people hearing it, and I want to share that. I want people to understand and gain joy. Now it is. At first, it was very scary. At first, I did not. I didn't. I always thought that I was bad because I didn't have experience as a composer. I went to school for performing, and so I was nervous and scared to share any of my writing. And then once I gained the approval of those I respected, I was like, oh, great, I'm fine. If you want a night of fun stories, some sad stories, but I'll keep those at bay. Great vocals, an incredible smoking band, 3 sexy background singers, and the tightest 3-part harmony you'll ever hear, and great cocktails, lighting, and atmosphere, and fun music. I have a night for you. And it is called That Was Then, This Is How. I came up with that at the gym where all my best ideas come to me on the treadmill.